everybody? This is Danny from HC Reviews, and right now we're going to review another figure from the JacksDo series. This is not made by Bandai, and I don't think Bandai would ever make this character. But here we have in front of us, I really was anticipating this figure, and here we have the Mask of Evil, the actual trainer of Iki Phoenix, and here we have the Saint Guilty. So here we have Guilty, the Mask of Evil. If you don't know a little background story about him, he actually is, or was, because he got killed, if you notice in the beginning, by Iki Phoenix. He was a saint of Athena, but because some saints were good and some are evil. And this one was the most evil of them all. And he was wearing this mask because he was doing his penance for all the evils he has done, even though he never got his penance. And if you read the manga and stuff like that, he actually did not have a daughter. His actual daughter, Esmeralda, I think. I don't know how you say that in English, but his actual daughter was not his daughter in the animation. So, yeah, something to think about, but that's why he was wearing the mask, you know. So, just a little backstory for you guys. So here we have the actual mask. If you know Chinese, you know the actual story of the mask. To give you a little story of the mask right here. And then on the back it shows you how the figure looks. This is a fixed figure. Only thing you get in articulation is on the head. So that's about it. This is made by JacksDo, as you can see there. They made some other Saint Seiya things that I have showed you before. But this is what I was really looking forward to, because I mean, Pandora's boxes, they're here and there, but this is actual cream of the crop, original for the fans, you know what I mean? So yeah, so here we have actual profile of him, but I don't know Chinese because this JacksDo, it is a Chinese company. So yeah, basically it. Nothing on the bottom, JacksDo on the top. I'm not going to show you the unpackaging because this doesn't come in a blister card, it actually comes in foam. So I'm actually going to just take them out and show them to you guys. So yeah, let's do that. So here we have Guilty, and I have to say it's really good for what it is. I mean, this is actually done on resin. You could feel the resin. That's why it came. It doesn't have no articulation. You know, even the face is resin. So as you look, I don't know if you could tell. Let me take off the light. I mean, oh, you could tell a little bit. I mean, let me take off the light for you could see better. If we take off the light, I mean, it's not the best perfect sculpture, but it's still pretty good. I mean, the sculpture is not that great. You see the muscles; it looks fantastic muscle-wise. You know, the actual resin actually marks for the actual marks and the actual scars he has. You know, and the face is resin too, so it just goes. It doesn't go up or down. It just goes side to side. So it's everything you're getting. I mean, no articulation. This is resin. You see the feet, they look like clown feet, you know. I mean, it's a good try for a figure that's never been done before. I mean, it's a good try, and it looks great, you know. I mean, there's little things here and there on the mask that, I mean, there's a lot of detail on this mask, and I'm really surprised they actually got all of it, you know. They actually got all the detail in there. But you could tell on some places that, you know, they missed the paint or something like that. But, I mean, it's a resin figure and we don't even have it, so I'm even happy I just got this figure, you know. So really great figure. You're not getting a lot of articulation with it. You're not getting a lot of thing, but you're just getting a little piece for your diorama, you know. If you want like Guilty in your collection, this is a little more piece, and he's a little bit more taller than most of the saints. So if you want a size comparison with this actual figure, here's the actual Iki Phoenix, you know. So that's his actual size. So it's bigger than Iki Phoenix, you know. But it's just gonna look great on your actual display, anything like that. It's gonna look phenomenal. So let's go with my final thoughts. So here we have my final thoughts of the JacksDo Saint Seiya little resin figure of Guilty, the Mask of Evil. And I have to say, it's going to look great in your collection. I mean, we don't have nothing like this. It's going to be a very good centerpiece. Or if you just want to do your dioramas, I mean, it's gonna be great. I mean, the paint is not that great. I mean, the actual sculpture is very decent, you know. And for being an unofficial product that Bandai has never done for us, I mean, this figure looks phenomenal. I mean, from the distance, it looks perfect. When you get close to it, then you'll see like the little details on the paint and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, it's a very cheap figure. I mean, we cannot go wrong with that. It's very cheap. If you want to do like diorama pictures, I mean, this is going to look great on your diorama, or it's going to look great on your collection. It's something to really marvel at, because Bandai has come out with like some effect parts and they don't make it, and this one just does it for me. I mean, this is like an actual part that we were missing. I mean, that's how I feel. I don't know how you guys feel, but I really like this, and it's gonna look great with your collection. So you could buy this at iShop2Go. iShop2Go sells this figure cheap. I mean, just pick it up. I mean, that's all I'm telling you. Pick it up. It's a very cheap figure. It's gonna look great with your collection. I'm giving this figure a 9. Well, an 8. Let's be fair, an 8. Let's give him an 8 because the colors and all that. I mean, it's not the perfect Guilty mask or the perfect Guilty figure, but it's very decent for a JacksDo product that we have never had before. This is going to look great. So this has been Daniel from H3 Reviews, and I'll see you on the next Saint Seiya review.